message, but I'm going to kind of explain a little bit. Basically, the person that has been spending a hell of a lot of time causing problems for me and stuff like that, what you have to realize is what they're doing. They're doing this because they're able to, because they have my data. Because essentially, we have all these breaches, these data breaches that have happened. And it's pretty much everybody at this point. It's not just, these people or these, it's so many people at this point. And what you have to realize is that, even your social security number is out there being stored on a database somewhere for some big company to use, to attach trackers to and stuff. It has to do with advertising. Essentially, these things actually monitor what you watch, and they track what you do, flat out spy on you, and you agree to that. And people that normally get scammed, except they know I'm not going to fall for that. So what they've been doing is just sort of endlessly messing with my devices. So like when I'm streaming, essentially on PC, they're messing with various, numbers and stuff like that to display incorrect things. So that way I don't know how to set things properly and stuff, and I have to take extra steps to verify what numbers actually are, because they're breaking certain numbers, they're breaking certain features that would essentially tell me these things. And as I started announcing this and talking about this on the platform and talking about the fact that this was happening and that somebody was doing this with my data and my information, they started getting a lot more aggressive with it and kind of, doing this with various other devices that I have. So, for example, they uploaded a glitch to my phone, where my phone mistakenly displays the and so like this is what I didn't want to ever come on here and say, is what you have to understand is that by doing this, all this does is tell this person, this has worked, this has worked, this has worked. And so essentially what you have to realize is that because YouTube isn't doing anything about how unsafe their platform is, you get put in a position where you have to say what things are, because YouTube, the people that work at YouTube, some of them know what's happening and some of them don't and are oblivious to it, and Google knows what's happening. They know what's going on, and so they're taking a defensive stance. Essentially what's happening is, and this is what my phone even did earlier, is they uploaded a glitch to my device, and this is why we get all kinds of warnings, like overheat warnings and stuff. They have essentially made it so that my device uses, the app itself uses more battery than it's supposed to. Just like they upload a glitch into the streaming software to make it use more CPU than it's supposed to. This is the stuff that I was talking about years ago, and the reason that they essentially were the way they were able to hide that is simply by adjusting numbers so that I couldn't show it on the screen anymore, because again, I was showing it on the screen every day and proving that it was a different number than essentially what something else would say would, and then case in point, the person doing all this that's causing the glitches and actually stalking, using my data for malicious intent, shows up in my chat to show you that he is doing it for malicious intent. Again, that name that's in chat is a name of a friend of mine that he stalked off of Facebook, and he's been endlessly doxing it in chat. And there's my address right there. So again, this is an incredibly dangerous platform for essentially this stalker to be, like stealing constant streams. He steals all these streams and stuff like that. And, this malicious person posts all this stuff that he stole off my Facebook. You see him typing my full name in chat. You see him typing my several of my family members that he's found out about. He is doxing them all right here on this platform. And YouTube isn't actually doing anything. This will this might be my last stream, just to let you know. This will probably be my last stream on this platform because this platform sends you emails and replies to emails, all while telling you to answer an email from legal, where essentially they submitted this to legal for legal supposedly to handle this. Yet they continuously tell me that I'm supposed to respond to an email ticket that they've never sent. That I literally have never received an email from this ticket that 2 different YouTube employees have told me that I have an email from legal from. And again, this is a scam. They are creating a trail to make it look like they did something, all while never actually doing anything, and essentially that creating a fake number for a ticket and stuff like that. Again, this person on this platform is doing exactly what I just said with half a dozen people, probably more, with their data all over his page, right in chat for you to see right there. And essentially the point is that when you're putting it in one place like that, any scammer that sees that will sit there and learn all that information and use that. And what we have to do is we have to treat this seriously. Now, this person also impersonated police. He impersonated the Lancaster Police Department. He came in chat with their Lancaster Police badge. He said to stop the stream. He was saying like making orders and stuff. He's going to come to my house and stuff like that. This is where, it's very serious, where he's made many threats, death threats, and stuff like that on various alts, too, pretending to be various other people. So, you can't know who that is. You can't not take that, seriously at various times. And then the reason why he puts the NBC logo, he's using NBC's logo there for his profile while using my friend's real name that he stalked and stole off Facebook. He also made several Facebook spam accounts too, by the way, pretending to be those people on Facebook. The reason he's using NBC's logo is because when we were reacting to a stream with 1,200 people watching, he was doxing my address in their chat so fast that 1,200 people, my full name, my address, and everything, contacted the police. We have contacted the police. The trooper I talked to, he seemed concerned when YouTube wasn't doing anything. Essentially, he seemed concerned that YouTube wasn't removing this, and you really should be. Especially when YouTube conveniently removes things when police are doxed. There you can find articles and stuff when police and their family are doxed on this platform. The information is removed the next day. The channel is taken down, and the person is prosecuted. Like they bring up charges against them and stuff like that. It is not legal to be doing this. And so when it's police that it happens to, they suddenly take a more serious tone. that should be very concerning to even police, because the point is, nope, then, well, that's the point. Then they're only doing it to make you happy, to satisfy you so that you shut up and go away. You don't want that. That, like, any police officer should be immediately suspicious of that activity. You should want to investigate that and find out why. Essentially, they would only take it seriously and take it down if it was police officers' family that was being doxxed, and then suddenly there's an entire channel, which again is being controlled by the guy doxing in my chat. He's stealing pictures off Facebook, posting them in his thumbnails of all my family members. He has my address typed into a title of a video that he stole. Half of these, again, not even half, all of them are just my streams where he took the stream, and then if you click on the actual video, it's literally just my stream, and then a bunch of pictures of my family members, and then he types their relationship to me, over top of them and stuff like that. And again, remember, this guy doesn't know me personally. He doesn't know anything about me or anything like that. And you can consider that if he's talking, again, if he's getting the information from a family member or something like that, consider that family member a scammer. Consider them a scammer that is revealing information that they shouldn't be. Because again, I've already talked to many other people. They do not like this. They are not happy with this. I can tell you many of my family members are disgusted by it, do not like it, don't appreciate the fact that he's sharing all that information all over YouTube. And again, do consider it malicious that, he's making all these threats and stuff like that, because again, you know what I mean, like he's just doing it with their name, he's doxing our address. Essentially this is what you have to realize is that, like if something happened to any one of those people that lives at that address, or if you know what I mean, like if anything happened to any one of the people that he's doing this to, or he's doxing them, sharing their information, essentially he has an entire channel where people are in the comments referring to me by real name, calling me by my real name and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, the point is, like, it's for obviously malicious intent. Like, you wouldn't go to your job and then, like, have somebody tell you what their name is, tell you what to call them, and then proceed to call them a different name the entire time you know that. No, you get fired. Like, this is called harassment. Like it's literally the same thing on the most basic level. So even like on a very basic level where he's calling me by my real name and not even respecting my YouTube handle and stuff like that, that on a most basic level is already doxing and already malicious. But again, he has an entire channel now dedicated to doing this, where they have, essentially he has a bunch of alts that he comments with to pretend to be real people. And then he has a couple of real ones too. And then again, right as I say that, he's so brazen as to type my full name in chat. So to the police that are watching, that I let know about this, that I did contact, just realize that, again, YouTube is consistently responding to my emails, and then every single time I ask about the doxing, they say it's already been submitted to legal and I'm supposed to respond to a ticket from an email they never sent, a ticket, an email ticket number that doesn't exist. I don't have any said email from any ticket number. Legal has never once emailed me whatsoever. And again, I have been sending email after email pretty much daily, contacting with several employees. I've spoken with, I can list names if you'd like. Somebody named Jill. There was a Jill, there was somebody else, there was a guy from Google too. And so what you have to realize is that these people are not actually doing anything. So, and so now, you know, like what you have to realize is that you have a situation where this person can use this information because he knows all this, you know, and claim to be like the people from Google and YouTube. Like that's the point. He can trick use them, and this is what is really. If this person was able to figure out what the email said, or what you have to realize is that this person very well might be able to get into the emails of the YouTube employees and the Google employees, because again, while we might be smart about certain things, what you have to realize is that the YouTube employees, well, they're pretty fucking stupid. They're pretty very obvious, you know, issue. So, yeah, you have to realize, and so, you know, when these emails are coming directly from, you know, the YouTube support, you know, at Google and stuff like that, one of them, you know, flat out, straight up coming from Google, you have to realize that, you know, this, you know, is very serious, where this person could have somebody abducted. This person could, you know, like this is the point. He's clearly doing this for malicious intent. He has several thumbnails with plenty of with women. That again, this is the point. Is if this was happening to a female streamer, it would be over, you know, that day or the next day. But again, we're not being serious about this because it's happening to a guy. Okay, what you have to realize is that there are many women involved in this, though. He's using pictures of several females, and you know, essentially being very malicious in, you know, talking about people and the intent and stuff like that. It's very clear what he's doing. I mean, like, this isn't normal behavior. People don't do things like this. You know what I mean? Like, we know what this is. We can clearly see what this is. And so when your social security number is out there and stored on databases and being used by data brokers and all this is going on, and YouTube is just letting this malicious, disgusting person constantly do this, you see this chat. Again, Matthew Zerko, this person, like, his name should not be mentioned. His name shouldn't be on this platform because, again, he's a friend that just knows me. He's a student. And so now, because this disgusting person that YouTube won't remove from the platform is stalking and doing malicious things. This is what you have to realize, guys. This person, like, you're next. Like, you're next. He is going to just sit here and stalk. He already is. That is a real person. He's using their name. And he created an alt with that name already. So, you know, like, this is pretty serious. This is very serious. And he's very clearly reaching out and trying to he's actually tried to contact these people. He's being just like a scammer. Very well be my last stream on this platform. I will very likely go to a different platform and show the emails from YouTube. I will very likely just go to a different platform and show where this channel is going to be evidence in a police investigation. So, you know, like it's gonna be the sort of thing where YouTube is going to have to pay some compensation for what they haven't done. You know, essentially they have policies against this. This person is actively using my chat, others' chat, and stuff like that. And you guys remember what they said on that channel. They said if I had an open chat, it would stop and stuff like that. These are ultimatums. These are threats and stuff like that. And I even had an open chat. This is an open chat right here. I've had one for a while, and again, it's proceeded to continue. So again, like the intent is just to harm and continue to dox, harass, and you know, essentially he's seeing that we have a new person on the channel that's a follower or something like that. You know, like we're getting views. This person is really affected by me doing well. So, like, if I'm doing well, this person is really triggered by that. He seems upset by it if I'm doing well. This is where you have to realize that you need to remove somebody like that from the platform. Because, you know, anytime I'm going to be on the up, he is going to harass and find some malicious way to, you know, use the chat or use somebody else's data to cause a problem for me. And that's harassing those people. That's affecting those people. All the while from me, reposting it, doxing people from social media, actually using their real pictures. And the fact that YouTube or anybody is going to pretend like it's not illegal when you can just simply Google search, is doxing illegal? And flat out, yes, even a single time is illegal, let alone the absurd extent that he has done this too, where my address is just all over the thumbnails of like various family members. That is we're talking about a situation where, again, he's very obviously the one that's caused these glitches for me over the years. So remember, the glitch that happened earlier was that essentially causing the device to use more than it's indicating. So earlier, when I got off the phone, when I got off the stream, this is what he does. He has me end the stream early so that way he doesn't have to sit here and cause a problem for it. I had half of my battery left. I had half my battery left. And it said that I had 5%, even though I had about half. After I got off stream, my battery then proceeded to display the correct amount and go up to half. So this is what's been happening, is essentially using the different devices like the you know, OBS and the app yeah, I'm using now and all that on my PC, essentially just making these devices use more than they're supposed to, and then mistakenly not affect the number, not display that they're using more than they're supposed to. So, you know, that's why, you know, there's other indicators that are going off and stuff. Like the app is flipping out and letting me know that it's using too much and stuff, yet my phone is doing just fine. Well, that's because essentially he's already done that. He's already caused a problem for that device, so that device doesn't indicate that it's having a problem. You know, essentially like when unupdating Windows so that the virus software doesn't, you know, essentially tell me anything about you know, data being used or something like that. So yeah, like I mean, obviously, and then based on what he's saying now, like, you can tell it's for malicious intent. So, like, you know, it's the sort of thing where he wants to scare people, he wants to threaten people, he wants people to be afraid, because he's actually this little pipsqueak that sits in a basement and just plays video games. I know exactly what he looks like. He's not threatening at all. But what you have to realize is that this information that he's using and he's posting out there, this is very dangerous, is what other people would use this for, to steal money, empty a bank account, steal somebody's identity. This is what this piece of garbage wants to happen. And so, like, you have to remove the garbage. You got to take the garbage out. And so again, this platform will probably just be evidence, because YouTube doesn't take the garbage out. They don't, remove channels that are breaking policies left and right, all the while removing channels that dox police and their families. I can find evidence of that. There's news articles about that. We were literally just watching something the other day, literally reacting to something where they flat out said that YouTube removed the next day a bunch of information being doxed about the family members of police and stuff like that. Well, I got news for you. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it's still people being doxed. So, like, doing something, like, very obviously when police are involved, but then not doing something when it's not the police, all that does to me, that looks to me like a very guilty party. That to me looks like YouTube is up to something. Like, essentially, they're just doing it to make police happy because they want them on their side, because essentially they get up to a lot of fucking shit they're not supposed to do. And I guarantee you, if they were actually investigated, I guarantee you, if any one of those lawyers, any one of those people on YouTube's legal team was actually investigated, I guarantee you, they've been spying on people, they've been keeping information, they've been leveraging people. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Imagine like this is, you know what I mean? Like, imagine you're on the other end of this. What would you think? Like, that's the point. Like, this is all happening. It's so obvious. They even have a video they send you where the video clearly explains YouTube has policies against this. And the example is exactly this. It's literally this exact example. And they're like weeks later, you're sitting here sending them email after email every day that this person's doing malicious stuff, showing them screenshots, literally sending them screenshots. This person's making Facebook accounts where it's very obvious they're using it on other social media platforms too, where they're stealing the information, trying to repost it, trying to, like it's very obviously for that. Yet, trying to get them to do something about that. Yet, email after email after email, they keep talking to you about something you briefly mentioned being a problem. Yet, email after email after email, all these people keep briefly talking to you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry, talking great length about something you briefly mentioned. I briefly mentioned something that I was saying was also a problem, and then they spent the whole rest of the time talking about just that and ignoring every single email. This person, you see how quickly he's doxing my address now? Now that he heard that? Now he feels justified. This is the point. He knows that's legal, ignoring this. He knows hearing this is YouTube not doing anything, and he feels justified. He's going to do it worse. He's going to do it worse. And unfortunately, what this means, possibly killed. And then YouTube will do something. But it's too late then. The whole point is to do something preventive before those things happen. It's like a whole bunch of idiots don't understand what restrictions and policies are for anymore. Voted for a certain stupid jackass don't understand the purpose of rules, regulations, and policies. It's almost like that. It's almost like that. Oh, that's right. The sheer amount of times we can prove that the person doing this did this for political intent and that it's a terrorist attack, and that suddenly escalates it to a federal offense. Suddenly, this is a civilian committing acts of terror against another civilian. So, what you have to realize, again, is the moment that somebody is doing this, instead of just to harass, this was already a felony. Like, this was already a really bad charge. Like, this was already a felony charge of stalking, harassment situation here. But now we've upgraded to terrorism, where this person, again, has very obviously made it clear that it's for political intent, that they do not agree with my politics, and that they're doing this for political reasons. They have said this various times, and made this very clear. And this has upgraded to a terrorist attack. And so again, you know, the only thing that you can do to come back from this YouTube, again, is to just remove this person's channel and all of his alts. Because that's what this has escalated to. I mean, I have the screenshots to prove it. I mean, he can say wow all he wants and change the subject and shit like that, but he knows it's true. He knows he said it, and he knows he said it many times. Many. He also knows he did various things at various times to abruptly end the stream when I was conveniently talking about Donald Trump or politics in the past. Remember that, douchebag? I'm sure you do. And so when we can prove that, and this investigation continues, you know, all that's going to happen is we're going to find out exactly what happened that was manipulated to abruptly end the stream. And so this, you know, a terrorist attack to that level where we're not talking about, you know, just a regular normal attack now. We're talking about somebody that is just attacking a civilian, or actually stalking and harassing many civilians with the political motivation, with political agenda. Just know that I used to teach martial arts to. He's a friend of mine. Again, this person is just stalking this person off of my Facebook like he has done to my entire family. So if you go to his channel, No Sleep Wiblo, you will literally just see an entire channel of my streams, stolen streams, where he's typing my address, my real name into the title of the video. He's taking pictures off my Facebook and putting them as the thumbnail. Some of them are pictures of various women that have known me throughout the years. Again, like these are just my family and my friends and people that have known me. This person that is doing this doesn't know me in any way. I don't know who they are. Again, they are not somebody that is in contact with my family regularly as a friend. Again, they are doing this for malicious intent. So, I mean, there it is. Like, he's just, like, with the insults and stuff, like, you can clearly see, you know, like, that's what it's for. Like, when, like, that's what he's doing, and that's, you know what I mean? And so, like, and that's the point, he's not in here, you know, on any sort of normal status, where he's trying to, like, be on an alt and pretend to be somebody else, but be fucking normal about it. No. He's literally just in here, you know, with, again, a channel made from somebody that he stalked off of Facebook, that he learned was a friend of mine, and made an alt with his name. And because of the stream where we were watching an NBC live stream with 1,200 people, and he doxed my address in chat using an alt with a family member's name, you know, and 1,200 people saw it. That's why he's doing that, to essentially have some sort of sarcastic, you know, thing to say about, you know, that. And so this is what we're talking about, is you have to realize how malicious this is, you know, like, continuing on with the insults too. So like, you see how like, elementary this is. Like this person has serious problems. Like, they need to go be picked up, like, right now. Like, this person needs to be put in a straitjacket, padded room. And so, like that's the point. Like, this person, the reason why he's doing this is because, like, he wants information. So, like, he's saying all that because he wants me to, like, respond with, like, whatever, like, some sort of sense of truth is. So, like, that's why he's saying that. He's like, saying a bunch of things so that I correct it. So, like, this is what we're talking about, is like, he's, you know, like, and so, like, it's very, very malicious intent. And, you know what's crazy? The fact that this person is right here in my chat, like, YouTube knows this is happening. They can see this, guys. YouTube can literally see this right now. They know this is going on. And they can see that this person, like, this is what I'm talking about. This is why, like, we're leaving this platform, and that this channel will just be evidence. Like, it's not going anywhere or anything like that, but it you know what I mean? Like, it'll be evidence in an ongoing investigation where, you know, we're going to be stalk and harass while I'm using their platform. You know, I'm just sitting on here using their platform, and this person is literally just stalking and fucking harassing me and my entire family. And again, YouTube, like, it's literally right here in chat. They're being really nasty and shit like that. This is a friend. This is somebody's name. He just made an alt and stuff. And again, like, just in here the whole time, and you can just do this. And YouTube's just, yeah, that's fine. You know, that's fine. So this is what we're gonna, you know, essentially show, where, you know, I'm not even gonna block. I'm not even gonna block this account. I'm not even going to block this account. I'm going to, like, that's the point. Like, you know, you're going to be able to see that it's still on there and stuff like that. He did this with several accounts that said very malicious things and had nasty things in chat. And no lie, I left it there, and it was still there like fucking 2 weeks later. YouTube didn't do a fucking thing. And 2 weeks later, the chat messages were still there, the fucking account was still, like, YouTube is absolute utter fucking garbage. Yeah, like this is what I'm talking about, is like, this piece of trash is just using people's real information to try to talk nasty about somebody. And again, he's trying to get me to respond so that, like, you know, like I have something to respond with and stuff like that. So again, this is very disgusting. Oh, man. You know, I'm gonna file something for the fact, too, that my channel was originally supposed to boost my martial arts school when I owned a martial arts school. And I actually paid for a promotion and didn't really see much promotion. I literally paid for it, too. Using you know, the correct credentials and everything, you know, and you can even still see this video as a paid sponsored promotion, blah blah blah, and flat out it didn't promote fucking jack shit. And as soon as I started saying something years later after I have a gaming channel, YouTube plays cleanup and starts throwing some views at it. Oh, man. So, yeah, like, I mean, the point is that YouTube doesn't do anything about harassment and stalking and doesn't actually have policies against it. The only time they actually do anything or care is when, you know, somebody's murdered or somebody's abducted. And that's what's going to happen. Hey, you stupid fucking piece of shit. Hey, you stupid fucking piece of shit. Hey, you stupid fucking piece of shit. How about my stupid piece of shit idiot brother doesn't live at home anymore? How about that? How about somebody needs to help my fucking parents? How about that? You dumb, stupid fucking piece of shit that doesn't know anything that's making alts. Like, this is the point, guys. This is what you have to realize. That's all there is to fucking say. The point, that's what a normal fucking scammer does. That's what they do. They try to get information out of you. So the point is that normally this comes from, like again, he wants to make an alt account or something like that and pretend to be somebody else and then message somebody. That's what he wants to do. You don't talk to my parents. You don't know anything about them. I talked to them literally earlier today, you dumb fuck. So again, this piece of shit is like, your parents, dirk. I talked to them earlier today, you dumb fuck. I'm sorry that you think that helping old people is living at home. I'm sorry that you're like literally stupid as shit. Yeah, actually you didn't. Actually, you didn't, actually, so. No, actually, she told me to eat food earlier. Actually, it was the opposite. She told me to eat food earlier because she's tired of me not eating. So, again, you're just like, you're literally a dumbass. You are literally fucking stupid. Who's Nate? My dad? My dad doesn't have his own place. He lives with me, you dumb fuck. You know that because you have all this information. Nobody calls my brother Nate. Nobody calls him that, by the way. You're spelling his name wrong. Are you doing that on purpose? So that it tricks the algorithm? You're spelling his name wrong. Are you doing that on purpose to trick the algorithm? Kind of like Matthew Zerko is spelled with one T to trick the algorithm? Yeah. See, that's what's a shame. That's what's a shame, is that you're actually... So this is a shame that if you actually are talking to this person, that's what's a shame. And he's going to go to jail at the end of this. If he's the one that gave you this information, he'll be the one to go to jail. Because again, you are stalking, you are harassing. The same thing would happen to him. You know, because the point is, this is to cause harm to anybody that lives at that address. He is liable for that if he gave you that information. So, it's none of your business. And no, none of this is anything that you're actually talking to him about it. You're just saying that. You can give me proof? Okay. Well, how about this? How about you show the proof? You can give me proof that he's giving you info? Okay. Okay. Well, why don't you send me the screenshots that show that he's giving you the info? And then when you send me those screenshots, I'll go ahead and show those to the police. And then they'll go ahead and have an answer for all this. Why don't you post it? And why don't you make a post on your channel like you always do? You know, like you put a thumbnail or something. Why don't you do that? Yeah, why don't you show the screenshots of him supposedly giving you my personal info? Why don't you dox that? Why don't you dox the proof? Call him out if he's the one doing it. If you're supposedly doing this to supposedly help some sort of fucking situation, dumbass, show us. Show us that my brother is actually giving you my address and doxing my information along with my parents. You go ahead and show me that. Okay. Okay. All right. You go ahead and do that, and we'll go from there. And again, I will show that to the police, because I'm sure they are very curious. Yep. All right. Well, that is not legal. He has no authorization to do that. And be no different than me sitting here and, you know, giving you somebody's name and address that I know. You know, like that's... You can't do that. No. See, nah. Nope. See now, nah. Nope. Nope. If you've weared out, you're welcome. I'm just going to end the stream. This is an evidence channel. Again, I'm going to show this to police. Again, you're full of shit. If you had something to prove, you would have proved it already. I don't believe you for a second. My brother's not giving you info. I don't think he's actually that stupid to give you my address. And if he was, well, yeah, he's gonna have some consequences. But all I really don't, and I'll be honest with you, just because some people are irresponsible, doesn't mean that, you know. Okay. All right, well, there you go. And again, I ain't giving, I'm not, you know, there's no, you're in the wrong here. You're doxing somebody, again, you're, and stuff like that. Again, all these other people on my Facebook, you made scam accounts on Facebook trying to pretend to be Matt. Again, you're in chat right now pretending to be him in chat. That's fucked up. So again, like, no. You know, you can go ahead and show us the proof. But, you know, all that's going to do is essentially just show that somebody's leaking information and just prove that essentially all you're getting it, and you're still choosing to dox it and choosing to use it for malicious intent, but just that somebody gave it to you and you didn't do it, you didn't obtain it through data mining. What the fuck? So weird. Yeah, so again, this is just like, you know, one of the many examples of what happens when you know, give even a little tiny bit of attention to a troll, somebody that's just you know, a disgusting stalker, basically, you know. So anybody that would actually do these things and actually, like, make an entire YouTube channel dedicated to stalking somebody's family and sharing their personal information all over it. I just, like, what a weird fucking individual. And then, like, say things like that in chat. What a fucking disgusting weird individual. Warning, basically showing that YouTube's sitting here causing problems. Yeah, I'm aware, YouTube. Instantly we have 4 fucking concurrents in here. Shut the fuck up. Like stop already with your stupid fucking bullshit. I'm not stupid, YouTube, and this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go on another platform, and I'm gonna show the emails. And I'm gonna literally just show that you're ignoring this. You're just doing nothing. I'm gonna again email Scammer Payback, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it from a different email. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna try to reach out to somebody from a different email. Yeah, so that way, to make sure nothing's getting intercepted, all kinds of stuff. Because I'll tell you what, YouTube's trying to play a game. I'm safe right here. You see, you're saying that you're not safe. I'm safe right here. There is no danger. You're literally nothing. The point is identity theft. The point is to keep people's information secure, you dumb fuck. Well, then he's going to be liable for giving that to you. He's already, you can probably get that without him, but the address, though, the fucking address, that's not something that you should be giving people. There it is. There it is, guys. There's a troll. There is a perfect example of malicious intent to troll somebody to the point that they would actually expect harm. So this is what you have to worry about. You have to worry about him doing this to somebody that wouldn't know any better. You know, like, obviously I know better, but, like, you have to worry about, like, somebody believing him and, you know, like, causing, you know, like, costing police money or something like that. You can't mess around with this stuff. I mean, it's a valid threat. I mean, regardless of whether I believe it or not, it's a valid threat. I mean, like, regardless of whether police think, you know what I mean? Like just because you fake call in a bomb threat or something like that doesn't, you know, like, regardless of how they think it's fake or not, they're still going to treat it like it's real, and they're still going to go through the motions. So sitting here and, like, typing threats in chat, you've got to be some extra special kind of fucking stupid, man. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Hey guys, he's mentioning certain people because he wants to know their relationship to me. That's what he's doing. He's trying to get me to talk about things. Who's Megan then? Yep, that sounds like, yep, totally something she would randomly say to you. Yep. Who is she then? Who is that? Who do you think Megan is? Yeah, very good, moron. So then why would you say that? And again, when you're putting her picture in thumbnails on your fucking page and zooming in on her face and shit like that on the stream, again, I really don't think that my brother appreciates those things either. I really don't. I really just think, again, you're doing this because you're a jackass. Oh my god, you're so disgusting. You're so fucking weird. So again, guys, you can clearly see this is malicious intent. We will be filing a lawsuit against YouTube. I'm just gonna go to a different platform and talk about all this and show the emails where YouTube is claiming to have sent me some ticket or some email I'm supposed to respond to from legal, and flat out they didn't. You know, like, this is what happens. They just do nothing while literally pretending like you messaged them. No, and I sent them an email earlier today. I literally sent them an email earlier today. Again, this is what YouTube did for literally years. I report things, they just don't do. They just don't fucking answer. They don't get back to you. They don't say anything. Fuck. You don't even know if you submitted a ticket. So, this is some pretty serious doxing going on here. For people's entertainment value, and YouTube is legally liable for this. There's no question. Doesn't matter how many times I sit here and threaten a lawsuit, YouTube should still remove this because it's malicious. It does not fucking matter. Can threaten to sue all the live long day. You need to remove this regardless of that. Because again, real people's information, personal info, and identities are at risk. And again, this person is doing something against policy that they will possibly do to somebody else. He is saying that YouTube's sitting there shifting the goddamn bitrate around. Yeah, YouTube, the bitrate's not shifting around because you're not doing it.